Hello, my friend. It is puppy time again. No, it's not. Well, it is kind of puppy time because I get to cuddle with her while I film, but it is FabFitFun time again. This is a box that I review seasonally as a partner with FabFitFun, but one thing I absolutely love about FabFitFun is they let me be myself when I review this box. They let me really talk to you about the ingredients of the products. They let me talk to you about whether I truly like them or not, so you know you're getting legit information even though this is a sponsored video. So if that sounds interesting to you, hang tight. We're getting into it right now. It's funny, after my monthly favorites and fails video that I did, people were like, you could do a whole video about puppies if you want to. So we did name the puppy. Wanted to let you know we named her. Her name is Haley. She doesn't really like the lights very much, so I'm gonna go ahead and keep her down on my lap while I film. It's my turn to watch her. The kids are downstairs playing Just Dance, and that is not a good place for a puppy. So she's gonna cuddle on my lap while I talk to you about this FabFitFun box. If you've never seen FabFitFun before, it is a seasonal subscription box. It's fashion, wellness, lifestyle, beauty box. It does come seasonally, but with a discount code, which is something that I have, it's jenluvs, Jenluvs now, you can save $10 off of your first box. I don't benefit from you using that code. It's just a tracking code for FabFitFun, so they know whether it's worth it to continue sending me the box or not. So if you type in jenluvs at checkout, you will get $10 off of your first box. And really, I feel like with these boxes, a big part is your own individual lifestyle, things that you already have, things that you need in your life. It may make a big difference to you. I'm gonna tell you whether I think it would be worth it for me at full price. One thing I love about FabFitFun that's not in other boxes is this magazine. It's actually a really good magazine. You remember those days of magazines where you like bought them at the store? That's kind of what this is, but it's also really helpful for the products that are inside. So you get like tips and tricks of how to wear things, if it's something to wear. They talk about other items that are in the box and how to use them. This month they're highlighting Meghan Trainor, and there's an article about how she hopes to empower women. So there's an article there about her. There is a woman artist who designed the FabFitFun box, which is, her name is Cecilia Castelli. So there's a little blurb about her, and then their charity that they're supporting this month, which is called City of Hope. They work toward finding a cure for cancer and other deadly illnesses while also positively impacting patients' lives during and after treatment. So you can read all about that in the magazine. But what the page that I really focus on the longest is the one that has the information about the products. But you don't have to read all that. I got it all broken down for you. Now, it is available in the United States, Canada, and the UK. And depending on your subscription, the way that you have it set up, if you have it month to month, you have some choices. But if you have a year-long subscription, you have even more choices. But I'm gonna break that down for you. The retail value of the things in this box are always over $200, but what it comes down to, is it worth it to you? So let's go into that. Now, this is actually still a little bit warm because I did use it for my hair today. This is an Amiga hair straightener, and the retail value of this is $80. I've used this 3 or 4 times at this point. I do straighten my hair. I'm gonna show you a picture right now of what my hair looks like, just blow dried, just out of the shower. It is a frizzy mess. So I do use a hair straightener to kind of try to get this, and then of course I've got my extensions in that are not behaving today. It is actually a really nice straightener. I do have one already, so I don't know if I needed this in my life, but I do hear, you'll have to tell me if you're an expert in straighteners, my old straightener has like something jiggling in it, like you can hear something shaking in it, and I'm kind of scared I'm gonna electrocute myself. So it might be time to retire that one. It's probably about 3 or 4 years old, and just use this one. This one works just as good, and I definitely think that it's worth the $80. It is a ceramic hair straightener. It's got a little temperature dial here that goes up to 450 degrees. There's your on-off switch, and then this lights up red when it's not set to your temperature, and it changes to green once it is the temperature, whatever it is you set. I have mine set about in the middle range, so it's probably at about 350 or so. But yes, definitely feel like this adds to the value of the box, not bag. Box. The first 3 items that I'm talking about, the hair straightener and the next 2, those are ones that all members can customize. So when we look in the magazine and when you order these on the website, you get choices. For here, you could have gotten the straightener, you could have chosen that, or you could have gotten a scarf, which was the one that I showed in the magazine a minute ago. There's an Anthropology travel yoga mat, or you could have chosen a mystery item that's worth $42 or more. So that was your first choice. The second choice that all people have that order this box, you can choose from the detox pads that are right here. They're wipes for deep cleaning your skin and exfoliating your skin. The cut from the cloth slim striped wallet, this cheese board here, or what I got, which is the Kate Spade lunch tote. It's probably going to be kind of water resistant. It feels very plasticky. It's got a gold zipper. On the inside, it's got a plasticky kind of inside that would be, you know, pretty easy to clean. It does feel very cheap. Like, I feel like I could get this for like 10 bucks at Walmart, 15 bucks at Walmart. The only thing that makes it any more expensive to me is just the Kate Spade name, which is typically a pricier brand. It does say out to lunch here, which I think is very, very cute. I can see people in the lunchroom when I was teaching making fun of me because my lunch bag says out to lunch. They'd be like, perfect for you, girlfriend. Perfect for you. Like, I know. But other than that, other than this little tag, I definitely do not think this is worth, what is the retail on this is $30? Yeah, $30. Not worth it. I don't feel like this adds to the value of the bag. It is kind of cute. It's kind of a cute pattern, but I definitely don't think this adds at all. The final choice for all members, you had the choice between the Better Skin Lava Magic, which is a 3-in-1 cleanser, scrub, and mask, or the Cosmetics Pure C, or you could have gotten these bauble bar earrings, which is what I got. And they're super cute. I have not put them on yet. They're ear crawlers. So the concept is when you put them in, they're supposed to look like they're crawling up your ear. And I've never worn earrings like this. I've always seen them, like whenever I go to Nordstrom Rack, I always see earrings like this and I always think, maybe I want earrings like this. Let's see if I can do it sans mirror. Can I do it? Can I do it? I found my hole. It's just a matter of getting it in my ear. Maybe you go like this. Ooh, I got it. Okay, so you put it in like this. Hold on. I got this. I got this.
2 hours later.
That is so cute. I'm gonna wear these for the rest of the video. That is really cute. It's probably a little fancy for my t-shirt that I'm wearing, but that's really cute. I have to say, I think these add to the value of the box. Retail price on these is $34. I'm cheap, so I probably wouldn't have paid $34, but if I saw these for $20, $25, I would probably buy them. Okay, moving on to the 2 items that only annual members get to choose. It's called select members. So you had the choice between, if you are a select member, the salt and pepper mill, the after spa hair towel wrap, and the Skin Love body boost gel here, or what I got, which is the Tristique mini eye essentials set of 4. It has a $48 value. This is this. I used all of this on my eyes today so you could see how it looks. On the back, it does have like how to apply it. It's got a little diagram here. If you've never used Tristique before, just a warning, you will have a freak out moment because you will see one of these in your drawer and you will think that your crayon is open, but it's not, it's just the cap. I don't know how many times I've freaked out over Tristique products just rolling around. I'm like, like that moment of panic, like it's making a mess everywhere. But no, it's just the way that the top is. It comes with a brow pencil, which is what I'm wearing on my eyes today. It reminds me of the tip that was on that Too Faced chocolate brownie pencil. It's like a triangular tip. If you like a very precise brow where you like those really fine micro points, this is probably not going to be fine enough for you. You can kind of turn it to the sharp point to get that a little bit sharper, but I probably wouldn't use this if that was the only kind that I liked. Personally, I like to just swipe it on the triangular shape, just kind of boop it through, and it works very, very well. I like the shade on me. Of course, this shade is not going to be for everybody, but one thing I like about it is if you press lighter, you can make it be lighter. So if you press nice and light, you can see you might be able to get that for like a blonde, and then if you press harder, it gets darker. And I like that it is buildable. It's not real strong off the jump. You're not gonna get straight up Instagram brows. Like, this is meant for people that like a natural look. Now, the eyeshadow crayons, I do believe these were pretty much meant for people of my skin tone. And the reason why I say that is because the lighter shade is our typical, when I say our, meaning people of a lighter skin tone, our typical brow bone highlight, inner corner kind of shade. If you have a deeper skin tone, this may not work for you. It It may just be too light, too frosty. One thing about it though is it isn't real, it's not very shiny. You can see it on my eyes today. It's not a metallic, it's a shimmer. So when you blend it in, it's very, very soft. So if you have a deeper skin tone, you may even be able to see your skin tone through it, which may soften the shine, the lightness just a little bit. Personally, I think it works very well for me, but it has to be one of those things where you want a really light look. Now, the dark brown one, this is intense. I'm gonna do one gentle swipe and you can see how dark that is. But you can see on my eyes, it doesn't look dark because as soon as you start blending it out, it lightens up. But again, this is gonna give you a very natural light look, probably best for someone of my skin tone, maybe inching toward medium. Light skin tone I think would do great, but I don't think anybody beyond medium is really gonna find this super functional. Can you use it? Yeah. But is it gonna be something where I can do a whole eye look and love it? Maybe not. Now the eyeliner is also very, very creamy. It is a roll up. All of these are roll ups and you have to barely press on it. And I don't know if you can see, I didn't wear false lashes on purpose because I wanted you to be able to see the eyeliner. I also have it down here on my lower lash line. I have the brown eyeshadow crayon here and then the cream on the inner corner. It is very, very creamy. So you have to just be careful to try to go in with the light hand. As this gets flatter, my voice just cracked. How old am I? 13. As this gets flatter, it's gonna be harder to draw a small line because the point isn't self-sharpening. So this is gonna be best, I think, for people that really like that smoked out lash line rather than a crisp, smooth lash line like you might get from a liquid liner. Overall, I like it so far. It's not my ideal eyeliner, but I do like it. This has been sitting on my hand for a couple of minutes and you can see it's pretty much set at this point, but you still can smudge it a bit. So depending on you, you may or may not think this adds to the value of the box. I do think it adds to the value of the box, but there's no way on this earth I would pay $48 for this. I would say I would pay personally like TJ Maxx, Nordstrom Rack kind of prices at about 20 bucks maybe for this. And the last choice item that is in here is the fifth choice, the Wander Beauty Baggage Claim Gold Eye Masks. If you don't get it for the gold thinking it's gonna do something for your skin because gold doesn't do anything for your skin, just so you know. And the Skin & Company Roma Truffle Therapy Face Toner. I didn't look into that one, but that's one of your choices. And then what I got, which was the Rollerball, the Aromatherapy Associates Deep Relax Rollerball. The main ingredients in this are coconut oil, peach kernel oil, and jojoba seed oil. Some people, coconut oil does not agree with their skin. So if that's you, of course, you're going to stay away from this. I think some people will probably, their skin might be a little more forgiving since it's not a face product. Where you're really going to maybe not want this is if you are anti-fragrance, anti-perfume. This is loaded with fragrance and it's the ones that are skin sensitizing, the ones that may be allergies for some people. I'll put a list for you so you can see what they are in case this is you. Just a ton of fragrance in here. The scent is on the edge of masculine for me. It does smell nice, but it's not something that I would wear as a perfume. Its purpose is to be a relaxation tool. You can roll it on so that you can smell it and kind of bring yourself down, grab your good book like I never do. I'm always on my phone till the very last minute, which is horrible. I do feel like it's got that aromatherapy relax thing, so maybe 10 bucks toward the box. The retail value on this is $29. Again, I don't think I would pay $29 for something like this, but maybe you would. Maybe aromatherapy is something that really affects you very positively. It doesn't affect me positively that much to pay $29 for it, but I'm happy to have it in the box. All right, Haley's starting to get sleepy. She's getting that heavy falling, like almost about to fall off my lap sleepy time. It's almost time for her nap. She takes a nap every day, 12:30 to 2:30. So we're gonna go ahead and put Haley down. So I'll be right back. All right, I know. Come on, baby, come on. Kind of interesting how as soon as I put on the aromatherapy on my wrist, Haley just started, like her head just started nodding off of my knees. Poor baby. So she's in her crate. She's napping now. Okay. All right. The last three are ones that everybody gets. And I am very sad to say I didn't officially try this one. I've completely forgot when I was showering to use this. This is the Damage Ready Daily Hair Repair Instant Visible Repair Protects from Heat Styling by Aveda. And I did do some research on this. The first ingredient in this is water. And then we have sea buckthorn extract, flaxseed extract, and alfalfa leaf powder. So I looked up those ingredients ingredients, and they actually are really, really good for your hair. So the sea buckthorn extract there's been some studies that have shown that it may increase your hair density, which is the number of hairs on your head. But that's mostly when you take it as a supplement. So there is a little bit less research of it applied topically, but there is some research to back that up. And the reason why is because it is when topically applied, it can increase your blood circulation, which may increase your hair growth. It does penetrate the skin, and it does increase the oxygenation of your skin. So that's a good thing. And then the flaxseed extract is, there's some research to support that it strengthens your hair by improving the elasticity. And the alfalfa leaf powder also has some evidence for helping with hair growth. So I thought that was really, really cool. The only negatives in here are the fragrance concerns. So if you're allergic to fragrance, unfortunately, this is going to be a no-go for you. There is fragrance in here. There's a lot of the same ones, I'll list them, that were in the rollerball. So that is a huge no-go. As far as the scent of this, it is a strong scent. It reminds me of like when you're getting your hair done at a salon and then they put something on your hair. Like this smells like something that a salon would use. It's got a very strong floral, citrusy kind of scent. I personally feel like it's a little too intense, and maybe they were trying to mask some of the other ingredients, maybe the alfalfa leaf powder. If you ever smelled alfalfa leaf, I know I haven't. Maybe it smells bad, I don't know. But yeah, I mean, I haven't used it on my hair yet, but I would imagine based on the ingredients and Aveda is a very good, reputable brand, so it's possible that this will add to the value of the box for me. Unfortunately, I can't say it at this point, but I am very excited to try it. So at this point, we're gonna say yes, it adds to the value of the box. Now, I will tell you, I was very skeptical of the next item, very skeptical. This is the Harper & Ari Exfoliating Sugar Cubes, and this is in the scent Juice Cleanse. What you're supposed to do with these is they are physical exfoliators for your body in the shower. They smell like melon to me. Like sweet, juicy melon. I was really skeptical because things like this, I usually have a lot of trouble using. They slip out of my hand. They sometimes hurt. They're a little painful for me. I'm very sensory when it comes to my skin, so I was very skeptical. So I did not use them. I should have, and I'm sorry. But I did use one on my hands before I filmed. So what they recommend is that you use this twice, each cube twice. I thought it would be really hard. I thought I would have to cut it, but you can actually squeeze it and just break it apart like that, which is great. And then the other concern I had was that it was going to break apart very quickly, but it doesn't. It actually really, I can see where this would be used for an entire body. I was washing my hands for, the 2 minutes, kind of scrubbing my hands. My hands felt really smooth afterward. They felt really good afterward, and I think that has to do with the ingredients that are in here. Sugar is the #1 ingredient in here. That's the thing that's going to be exfoliating. It does feel a little scratchy on the skin, I'm gonna be honest. It is glycerin based though, so there's a lot of glycerin here. There's also shea butter. There's some palm oil derivatives in here if you don't like palm oil for environmental reasons, if you don't use it, or if you're sensitive to it for any reason, this is gonna be a no. Of course, there's fragrance in here, so that's gonna be a no for some people. But as far as the functionality of this, it's very, very functional. It's got a little bit, you can feel a little bit of a stick in there that, the binding of it so that it stays together. It's actually quite a nice product for something like this. It caught me by surprise. I really didn't think that I would like these, but I do, and I'm going to be using them. And I do think they add to the value of the box, which, again, I'm not gonna lie, I'm excited about them now. And the last item that everybody gets is the Human Plus Kind or Human in Kind Skincare with a Conscious Body Souffle. They say it's naturally dried, vegan, and cruelty-free. I am not a big body lotion person. I only use body lotion and, body souffles, body creams in the wintertime when my skin gets very dry. I don't typically use them as an everyday thing. This one, however, if you do have dry skin on your body, is probably going to be very good. So ethylhexyl stearate is the #1 ingredient in here, which is an emollient. So that's going to really help that dry skin to kind of even out. It's not a curing thing, but it's a helping it to feel better kind of thing. The next thing is the glycerin, which is going to help to pull the moisture into into your skin. So you may want to use this after the shower once you've toweled off. That's a great time to use this because it'll really help that water that's still on your skin after toweling dry to suck into your skin. Apricot kernel oil is next, which is the occlusive that's going to lock all of that moisture into your skin so that it doesn't evaporate into the air, which is fantastic. If you like almond oil in your skincare, apricot kernel oil works very similarly. It absorbs very nicely into the skin. I'm gonna go ahead and put some on just so I can kind of give you a, live feeling of it. It smells florally citrus, but not as strong salami as this. It's a little more perfumey and pleasant. And I'm just gonna rub it on my hands and I'll let you know when I don't feel it anymore. Okay, it just feels a little watery and wet, and still watery and wet, starting to dry down. Drying down even more. Now it feels like when you put your hands under a hand dryer and you feel that kind of like slip a little bit where your hands are almost dry but they're not quite. Now it's just wet in my fingers, but my hands don't feel anything. It doesn't feel oily or anything like that. Like it just feels, my hands just feel very smooth, and now it's completely dry. So it seeps into the skin very quickly, very nicely. It's got really good ingredients. Personally, I'm just not into body lotions. I don't use this, so I know that I'm going to be passing it along because the ingredients look pretty legit. It's just not a product I personally use. So for me, it does not add to the value of the box, but I can see where it would add for other people. So now that we've gone over everything in the fall FabFitFun box, let's see whether it's actually worth it to me if I was gonna pay $50 for it. So we talked about this. This is gonna be a no for me personally. The lunchbox is definitely a no for me personally. The eyeshadow crayons, I probably wouldn't have purchased them. I'm gonna end up saying that this is a no for me as well. The aromatherapy the aromatherapy roller ball, I would say, yeah, I'm gonna say this is worth it for me. I am very happy to have that. I'm also very happy to have the hair remedy. The ingredients look really nice on that. The sugar cubes, excited to play with those. I'm just gonna have to be really gentle on my skin because my whole texture thing. And the earrings, I absolutely love. And the hair straightener, I absolutely love. I think I'm gonna throw away my old one because it's scaring me a little bit. So is this worth $50? Absolutely. I think just the straightener alone is worth $50. Add on the earrings. I mean, those two jump it way over, and add on the other things. This is definitely one of my favorite FabFitFun boxes that I've gotten recently. If you watch some of my previous ones, there are ones that barely made it over that $50 mark, some of them that barely missed that $50 mark. This one is definitely well over a $50 value for me personally, but now at this point, it's time for you to decide. In the collective brain of makeup awesomeness, where we help each other not to buy crap and to buy things that are totally worth it, it's time for you to decide whether you think this box is worth it to you. Are there enough things in here that if you saw this on a shelf for $50 that you would purchase it? For me personally, I would, but I would love to know your thoughts down below, and make sure you're reading the comments down below because my subscribers are pretty stinking smart and they think of things that I may not necessarily think of. So read those comments down below if you're planning on purchasing, and maybe they'll help you to think of things in a new way. I know they always help me think of things in a new way. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you again to FabFitFun for sponsoring this video. Again, code is jenluvs, JENLUVS, for your $10 off your first box. And yeah, that is down below in case you forget it, or if you just want to copy and paste it, you can do that. All the links are down below as well. Mad love to you, and I will see you in a video very, very soon.